Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Balenciaga bag collection. Now, I don't really do my bag collection videos by brand because I have very few bags. But one day I woke up and I realized that I have quite a few Balenciaga bags in my collection. So I realized that this brand and Chanel are the two brands that I have the most of in my bag collection. Also, since I'm not doing an entire designer bag collection for this year, I decided that I'm going to do this one instead for Balenciaga. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If these are the types of videos that you like watching, I would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. So Balenciaga has a special place in my heart. I didn't realize how much I love this brand until I looked at my collection and I saw that I actually have quite a few of them. And I must say, I love all of these bags, and I realized that Balenciaga is a brand that fits my personal style really well. So without further ado, let's go to the first bag in my collection. And this is the oldest Balenciaga that I have, and it is this Balenciaga motorcycle city bag. So this is just in the regular size with the Agnew leather. I bought this way back in, actually I don't remember what year anymore, but I was around 23 years old when I bought this. This was the first designer bag that I bought with my own money, and I used this bag to death. This bag is probably 6 to 7 years old already, I'm not sure, but because I bought it so long ago, this is in the regular city size. So right now they already have a bunch of sizes. They also have the small, and they also came out with a city with a goatskin leather, which is like a harder type of leather because this Agnew is very soft and very buttery. So yeah, this one's one of like the OG city bags, and now I think they're phasing out this design already. And now I think like in 2019, they started 2019 or 2020, they came out with a Balenciaga Neo City bag, which is more of like a structured version of the city bag. So yeah, this city design has gone a long way, and even with Mia, we have gone through a lot together, and I can say that this bag definitely stood the test of time. When I bought this bag, I was still in college working part-time, and so I used some of that part-time money to buy this bag, and I really got my money's worth out of it. I definitely ROI this bag because this was my bag for probably like 5 years before I was able to buy my next bag. I used this in college. This was like my everyday college bag after I got it, so I really beat it up to death, and I also traveled a lot with this. So as you can see, there's already a lot of like scuffings, especially on the corners, but definitely for the amount of times that I've worn this, the wear and tear isn't so bad. Like, I would have expected worse because I really wore this bag down. And honestly, I'm quite impressed because despite having this for probably like 8 years already, the hardware, nothing's tarnished. I'm surprised. Like, I think this is my only bag that hasn't tarnished. Like, none of the hardware has tarnished on this one, which is surprising because my Louis Vuitton and my Fendi bags have hardware. Like, certain parts of it are already tarnished, but this is like one of my oldest bags, and the hardware is still in like perfect condition, basically. I remember now I got this in 2015, so this around 8 years old. I stand corrected earlier. Currently, I don't use this bag anymore because, as I said, I beat her up to death for at least like 5 years, and also because I have a lot of bags that need some love as well. And I honestly thought about selling this bag already, but because it was the first bag that I bought with my own money, I wanted to treasure the moment, treasure the memory, and I decided that I would just have this as an archive piece to have until I'm old. Okay, the next Balenciaga that I bought after the city was after quite some time already. This one I bought pretty recently already, and this was already in I think 2019, right before the pandemic. So this one is the Balenciaga Metallic Edge Envelope Clutch over here. So this one is just like a light gray color, and this in the goatskin leather. You can see that this is a hardier leather. It's more sturdy, and even the actual thickness of it feels thicker than the Agnew. Amongst all my Balenciaga bags, this is the only one with different leather, so everything else is like Agnew. So this one I bought in Japan in 2019, right before the pandemic. I bought it because I thought it would be a great party bag, and then the pandemic happened, so we didn't really get to party much, so I wasn't really able to use this as much. I barely even have pictures with this bag because I barely used it. It's a great bag though, and had I not purchased my other Balenciaga bags, the ones that I'll show later, had I not purchased them, I think I would have been able to use this more for parties. But yeah, I got new Balenciaga bags in my collection, and I ended up using those more for the parties that I've been attending lately. So this one didn't get much love, to be honest, but honestly, like, This is such a nice bag, and even holding it now, I'll just do a quick overview for those who aren't familiar with this envelope clutch. So this is just what it looks like inside. It has 2 compartments, as you can see. It has a zip compartment as well to secure your belongings if you want. And the great thing about this version of the envelope clutch is that it already has the long strap. So the envelope clutch originally came out without a strap. It came out with like the big hardware, and it's just basically like an envelope that you would hold to parties. Like this, how you would carry it, which I think is also pretty stylish, and I think it's a really good look as well, just carrying it as so. Like, look at this, right? And I really love the design. It's just like a really nice look. But if you wanted to carry this for a day out, you could do so as well because of the strap. So if you wanted to carry this to go to the mall, to do quick errands, you can easily do so because you just have the strap, and that's just what it looks like. Sorry, I don't think I'll be able to do like mud shots anymore, but yeah, I really love this bag. Sadly, I just haven't been able to use it that much because of my other bags. So yeah, this one's just in the light gray with metallic edge gold hardware. Balenciaga, back in like 2010s, they were known for the colors of their bags, like the names for the colors of their bags. And like hardcore fashionistas knew the color names by heart, like of all the leather colors that Balenciaga released, because they had really cute names. But yeah, for the ones that I have, I don't really know what the colors anymore. And I think later on, like in the like 20s, 15 onwards, no one really cared about the colors anymore. But yeah, back then when Balenciaga just came out, like everyone memorized the colors of these bags. Because yeah, it was a new brand back then, and everyone was just obsessed with like collecting the colors. So yeah, this is that Balenciaga envelope clutch. And then next, speaking of party, is this Balenciaga Nano City bag. And look at it. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? It's not a mini, it's a nano. Like, look at it. It's almost like the size of my head. This is the same size as the Speedy Nano. Like, if you compare, I'll actually probably make a comparison video pretty soon with this and the Speedy Nano. But yeah, this is my new favorite party bag because it's just so carefree. It's so tiny. I like this more than the mini. The mini city bag is still quite big for a party bag, and especially the strap. The strap is kind of thick. So when you wear it to a party, it looks like you're carrying a day bag instead of like an actual party bag or an actual night bag. So I love this specifically because it has a thin strap as so. And I just love carrying this. I think this is the perfect bag for clubbing, for going to bars. This is what it looks like. It's perfect because it's so tiny. It just sits on your body. It's the perfect clubbing slash dinner slash party bag because it's so small. You don't really need a place to put it on. Like for example, if I brought my Chanels out, either the medium flap or the reissue, if I brought them out to go clubbing, or if I brought them out to a dinner, I would still need a chair for it, you know? Like, I can't go around freely with my bag. Like, I can't go around drinking around the table, right? Like, with my bag. I have to put it somewhere. Because it would be awkward for you to be carrying your bag while you're taking shots, right? Like, shots. Or if you're gonna greet someone who just came in. Like, it would be awkward to have your Chanel bag with you just to go and greet that person. Other bags bigger than this bag basically have to have a place when you're at a dinner or a bar or a club. Like, you have to leave it there on the sofa somewhere, right? But for this one, it's so tiny. It's almost like an accessory to your body that you don't have to remove it. And so you don't have to worry about people stealing your stuff if you leave your stuff in the bag, right? Like, that's what I like about it because it's just like glued to you. Like, this bag is literally glued to you. Also, I love this bag for partying because of the color and the leather type. It's like this metallic silver. The leather is like a metallic silver, and it's in silver hardware as well. And so I don't have to worry about anything basically. Because for example, sometimes I would want to wear my Speedy Nano out for a dinner out, or like to go have drinks with friends. Like, I always want to bring my Speedy Nano around because it's so cute. But then I remember the vachetta leather, and I always think ahead. So whenever we're going out and there's alcohol involved or anything crazy that I know could possibly damage my bag, I decide to bring this bag instead. So for me, this is my like go hard bag. When I know that I'm going to a night out where anything can happen, I bring this bag just to be safe, because you can see like this leather is very hard wearing. Anything can happen to it. You can probably spill drinks on it. It's not really gonna matter because of the leather. It's already dark and it's also crinkled. So yeah, it's like a basic beat up bag, just like how I beat up my city bag. Like, these bags will seriously endure anything. That's why I love them. Oh, and capacity. This literally fits everything that I need. But then again, I'm a tiny bag kind of person. I love tiny bags, and I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and it fits perfectly inside. My Galaxy Note doesn't even fit properly in the Speedy Nano. Or it fits, but I have to like angle it and stuff. So it's great that I can actually just literally go in and out of this Nano City. And aside from my wall, I can fit a bunch more stuff. I'll probably be doing a review of this soon because yeah, this literally fits everything. Everything I need for a night out. So love this bag. And for this one, I got it in the States last year. Just last year, but I love it so much already. Got this in an outlet in the States, and seriously, best decision ever. I was already looking at this bag prior to going on a trip, and I was praying that I would see this in the outlet, and thankfully I did. So yeah, best purchase ever in a while. Yeah, I really love this bag. And finally, the latest to my collection is this Balenciaga first bag, and this one I just got pre-loved this year. So this one was a purchase that I did because I really wanted the green color. I'm not sure what kind of green you call it. It's like an apple green. That's the best I could describe it. But this color was made popular by Bottega Veneta in the last few seasons. They released the Jody bag in this apple green color, and then it suddenly became like the new bag color of the year. So like the fashion colors right now when it comes to bags are like hot pink and green. So these are the most popular colors I feel like in the fashion world these days. So I really wanted the green bag because everyone had that Bottega Veneta green Jody bag, and girl, like that green is like a super trendy color, and I know that it's not gonna last forever, but I really wanted the green, and I wasn't gonna spend that much money on a brand new Bottega Veneta bag. Or what else are the bags that came out with the green? Actually, Balenciaga, the Leca Gold, also came out with a green. But yeah, I really think it was Bottega that had that perfect apple green color that everyone just seemed to have. And I really wanted it. So when I found this Balenciaga first in this same apple green color, I was just like, yes, I need this bag. And you know how shoulder bags are like so in these days. So I knew that the Balenciaga first would be like the perfect addition to my wardrobe, and in the perfect green color. Because after the trend is over, after the green trend is done, I can easily sell it and I wouldn't have lost so much money as compared to if I had bought one of those new design bags in the green color. So yeah, for this one, I feel like it definitely scratched the itch, and this is what it looks like on the side. And it's just really cute. I love the color. I'm so glad I was able to find it in this exact color. A lot of people are actually buying the Balenciaga first these days because it's the first bag. Actually, quick history for those who don't know, it's called the Balenciaga first because it was actually the first design from the Balenciaga line. So it's the first, and it's just you can carry a top handle or like this, and the best part is that you can carry it just on the shoulder, which is the look these days. Everyone's doing a shoulder bag look. So I think that these vintage ones make a perfect addition to one's wardrobe for today's time. Also, you guys know how Balenciaga came out with the new design, the Leca Gold. So that's a new design. I think it came out in 2021, and that one's just like a shoulder bag type of look, and I just thought that this would make the perfect alternative to that because it still gives that shoulder bag vibe. It's like the same length. So on the side, like you're not even gonna notice it. Like it's a Balenciaga bag. Like the difference from the side, it could pass off as a current bag. You won't notice that this bag is from the early 2000s. Because yeah, this kind of look is the in style these days. So if you're looking to get the new Balenciaga Leca Gold, but you aren't ready to splurge that amount of money on a brand new bag yet, then I suggest looking into the vintage market, into the Balenciaga first. Because look at it, like it can definitely pass off as one of their current designs. So I think I definitely scored on this one. I also really love it because it has the tassels for the zip. So my Nano and the envelope clutch also has the tassels, but like a lot of their designs also have the zipper. So it's nice to have this effect because the Leca Gold right now also has tassels like coming off of the bag. So that's why I really feel like it's almost the same look for like a fraction of the price, but it's still an authentic Balenciaga. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And for this one, I forgot, this one's also an Agnew leather, and regular hardware. So it's actually like a ruthenium hardware because like a dark hardware, but I think in Balenciaga terms they call this kind of color the regular hardware. So yeah, if you're looking for like a gold but aren't ready to splurge yet, I suggest looking for the Balenciaga first, the vintage design, in the colors that they currently carry right now. So I think like a gold comes in like a neon blue, a neon pink, there's this green, there's the regular black, white, there's also purple. So I think if you want to go for that like a gold look, just find the first in those colors, and then it's gonna look like you already have the look put together, because it's basically the same vibes that both these bags give. So yeah, that's about all for my Balenciaga collection. I'm still currently obsessed with the Balenciaga Like a Gold. I've talked about it in previous videos as well. I really want that bag. And you guys remember when I made that video, when the Kagol came out last year, I made that video immediately. And a lot of people hated the bag, or a lot of people found that it looked so cheap. And in that video, I said something like, you just haven't seen people styling it yet. But once you see people styling the bag, you're actually gonna end up loving it. And it's actually gonna be the next it bag. And what do you know? Look on your Instagram right now and scroll through the influencers and check how many people have the Like a Gold. And these weren't paid influencers, they bought these bags themselves. So that has got to say something, right? I honestly don't know if I'm gonna be able to add a Kagol in my collection as of now. I'm still testing the waters. I'm just feeling around first on how long this trend is gonna last and how much people are gonna go into it. I'm also kind of waiting for their next move first. I feel like they're about to release some more pretty interesting colors, and I want to really be able to pick out that perfect color for me, if not the black. Honestly, the black looks pretty great as well, so it's my last resort. But yeah, I'm just feeling it out first because I don't want to have any regrets if I get the Kagol and then they come out with a better color or something like that. So yeah, that's about it for my Balenciaga bag collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to connect with me in my socials, it's at TrishDLF. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!